Fellas, today we explore the fact that I have too much time on my hands. Hi, my name is Marcus. I am the owner of this YouTube channel. Now, that should have been close. Now, I would like to tell you something. I have scientifically figured out the best Zelda game. You want to see how I did it? I'll show you how. I don't have anything to write on for this. I'm an idiot. This is what we have so far. Can't read it? Too bad. How to find the best Zelda game, right? What you need is items. The hours of gameplay, which I forget what website it is. Hey, who's editing this in the future? Someone? Alright, put a URL there. You need the copies sold and your soul. It took a lot of time. So, the first thing we need to do, alright? You see, the number one thing. So after we have all of this data, right, we need to find the max hours of gameplay, right? Max gameplay hours. So, how to find this, right? You got, I can't write like this. The copies. That says copies. So you got the copies? I can't write like that, I'm sorry. So you need the amount of copies times the hours of gameplay, and that will get your max hours on the game. I think that's what I called it. The second thing you need, right? Right? You know what you need? You need the max items, right? But to get that, do you know what you need to do? That is your formula. You need to get the copies sold times the items, and that will get you your max out. Max items. But that's not all. There's one more step to figuring this all out. You got your third one here, right? Now this is the most important. You see, you need your total, but to get your total, you need to do something a bit odd here. So you got your max hours in the game, and you got your max items, and all you gotta do is add them. See? Very simple. Very, very simple. It took me months to figure that out, and I finally have an answer for you. So, may I reveal to you what I have done? That didn't happen. The cover is going to be off. A blank board. That is what I have done. But it is our job today to put this together. Now, I have all of the information here, right? I need to eliminate a few because they don't deserve to be on here. And now the camera is tilted. Love that. And now we are here with the 4 categories for this. Technically 3, but these 2 are split off, and leaving that for the end. These are all the games in the timeline so far. Every single one. I'm not counting any others. Whoever's editing this, put in all, the list of the other games just on the screen, thank you. These are all the ones that are on the canon timeline. So, we're starting with the worst category. And thankfully, we only have 3. So, let's start with the first one. The first one, which is upsetting because I kind of like this game, it is 4 Swords. Let me see the actual numbers here. 4 Swords. It had, I think, no, sorry, the 3rd lowest number. It had, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So about 90,000 for the total items and hours, which which is bad. So next up, we have a game that I'm very glad did not make it onto one of the other lists. Triforce Heroes. Triforce Heroes got about, where's Triforce Heroes? Got 31,000. I don't know how you mess up a game that badly. So the second one, which you might have guessed it, it is Four Swords Adventures, and that got 44,000. Those are some big numbers, right? Probably like, oh, Mark, those numbers are big. How can they be bad? Well, they are. You should see the other numbers. The next category, the could be better category. We have a lot of games in this category, but we're going to get through them. So, Skyward Sword. It should have been on the good list, but it's not. Do you want to know why? 600,000. But it's nothing like the top. So, the next one we have is, this isn't in order at all. The Minish Cap. This also did good. A banger of 100,000, but we don't judge in this house. We don't. We love our children for who they are, except Skyward Sword. The next one, Oracle of Ages. Where is Oracle of Ages? See this? This did good. This had 39,000? 3,900,000? Or, sorry, 390,000, right? So that goes right there. And then next we have Oracle of Shadows, or Seasons, which for some reason on the website I looked at it was called Shadows, but I don't talk about it. This was also 300,000, but it had 69 in it. The funny sex number. Under that, we have Link's Awakening. I thought it was a nice game. This had 400,000, which is a banger if you ask me. Look at how small it is compared to these. Look how small Four Swords Adventures. Under Link's Awakening is A Link Between Worlds, surprisingly enough, which it was an okay game. I liked it. I beat it multiple times without starting over. And under that, we have, for some reason, the original Legend of Zelda. Now, I didn't realize that you can sell out every other game more than the original, but this had 4,000 as well. So it's still in, like, the same area as, A Link's Awakening. And then next we have The Adventure of Link. I never played this one. I heard it was garbage. Got 300,000. Could be a lot better, but you know what? It's doing its job. It's trying to make kids happy. You know, it's whatever. This is going good so far. We have, like, a nice little list, right? And we only have 2 games left, which I personally think should be higher. But, like, it's whatever. You know, I can't stop it. I could. I ain't going to. So, the next 2 games are, Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. Now, because Phantom Hourglass did better with 3,000, I'm putting it first. See, Spirit Track. Wait a second, I was duped. I meant Phantom Hourglass. I'm drunk of some sort, but that's earned its spot. It could be better. I personally liked it, but now it's up here with the rest of them. It shouldn't be up here with the rest of them. It should be at the best. So, Spirit Tracks, I liked it. Not as much as Phantom Hourglass, but that's probably because boats are pretty dope when you're not actually on them yourself. This got 200,000. So, that goes right underneath Phantom Hourglass, doing its job like the goodest boy it is. And now we're down to the last 5. Still ignoring this section. So, I don't want to seem like mean or anything if one of your favorite games was on this chart so far, which you can see if you really want to. But this is just through research and how many people bought in the games, and the items, and it doesn't really go with satisfaction rates, you know? Like, I didn't look up, like, return rates, because I'm lazy. If I did, I'd probably have a different result here. Then again, I've heard that no one really liked Skyward Sword, so I can't be complaining too much. I never played it myself. I should, though. Maybe I will one day. I'd love to go off on a rant on why Phantom Hourglass is the best game, but I'm not going to, because I don't want to make people, like, start an argument or something. But it's the best game by far. If this was just in list of my favorite games, definitely Phantom Hourglass would be at the top, because it's such a good game. The only thing I don't like about it is the Temple of the Ocean King, and everyone can admit to that, that's annoying as hell. We're at the top 5, guys. I'm really sorry if your game wasn't on here, or if your game is the last game that I'm leaving out, but I'm sorry. The game in the 5 spot is Majora's Mask. This doesn't even look right. It is, I think. Yeah, it is. So this is 6 million. I know. This got a total of 6 million. That doesn't go there. But that is number 5. See, the reason why this game got 6 million, and I will explain this to you, was it had, I don't know how many hours that is. A lot of hours. I'm stupid. That is 130,000, I think? That doesn't seem right, but we're gonna go with it. It's not right. I've been reading all of these wrongs. It's not thousands, I think it's millions. I don't know how to read numbers, but these are big numbers, so this is a big thing. That's at least 130 million. Alright, then the next one for max items is, this is 553 million items throughout all of the games sold, and that gets us to the 5th place spot. Now you may be wondering, Marcus, you're an idiot. And I'm like, yeah, no, I know. What's your actual question though? And you're like, well, how does a game get that high and why? And I'm like, I don't know, it's a Zelda game. The number 4 for this is Wind Waker with a whopping, let me see here, 832 million. So that goes there. So that goes right next to that one, that good boy. This had a lot of items in it, right? I mean, obviously, there was 95 items in Majora's Mask. Yeah, put that into size here. I'm not even gonna finish. That's a lot of items. The 3rd place spot is gonna have to go to, this is the completely wrong game. Oh wait, was it? What spot are we at? This is gonna have to go to A Link to the Past, with a whopping total of 896 million. That goes right here next to these good boys. Now, the next one, it's not gonna be a surprise, but this is the 2nd to last one. This is the biggest game. The 2nd biggest game. My apologies. With over 1 billion for the total. Ocarina of Time. I'm not going to explain that. It's crooked, but we're going to go with it. I can't fix it. Yes, I can. So, you may be wondering, Marcus, what's the last game? I mean, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 games in the timeline. So what could the last game possibly be, seeing as it's the only game not on this list? Well, I'll tell you, young one. This game, with a whopping total of 720,000 for the total. Standing with, how many items is that? 95 items, 9.96 million games sold, and 36 hours. Twilight Princess. I'm not joking. This is the best game. I'm not complaining. You know what? I'm happy that this is the top game. It's very nice, right? It deserves its spot. I was gonna say help mends together the timeline, but it doesn't. It just kind of exists. Now you may be wondering, so Marcus, that's the entire timeline, right? So now what's the last game? Oh, I will tell you. This game, I couldn't even find a friggin' total items because I couldn't find all the items because I gave up counting because I counted these, mind you. Breath of the Wild is not on the list at all. This game isn't even on the timeline because, oh, Miyamoto wants us to figure it out or something. No! That's not allowed. This game has brought me so many hardships. It stands at 48 hours, and I have over 100, and I've not done the main story. Now, not only that, but this game has sold 13.29 million copies. And you expect me to count the items. I'm not going to. That's why it's under the leave section. It doesn't deserve to exist at this moment. Oh my god, I fell and it scared me. But this is what my research has come down to. It is the best game in the entire Zelda timeline. Is Twilight Princess, and if you would like to prove me wrong, I would like to see you try. Because I have spent weeks, I have spent months preparing for this day. And this is where it led me. Sitting in a basement, screaming about Zelda. It has driven me insane. So, I'm just gonna leave this on a good note. I can finally rest now that this is over. I think I did good. Back hurts.
Greetings! Hi, it's been like a while since I actually done something productive besides upload not even good at editing videos. My English is not good today. It's 9:30 in the morning. I woke up like an hour ago. Yeah, oh my god, look at this. An actual, like, completed video. I never thought that I'd see the day. It's been like forever since I actually was able to get something out. So that's good. And I'm not like talking about like normal videos. I'm talking about stuff that I like really worked hard on, you know? Sorry, the blanket was being bad. You may see that my hair is different than in the video. That's because I recorded the video in May. So that's why my hair looks different. It's more blue, but the camera doesn't pick it up. Whatever. I worked hard on this video and I really hope that you appreciate it because I want to do more stuff like that. I just would like some information other thing. I want to make a Hexen video as well because I got Hexen working. Woo! Yeah, no, oh my god. I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm sorry for being gone so long. I was caught up at school because school is horrible and I hate it so much. I'm out of school now. It's the summer. I have until August, September to do whatever I want. Pretty lit. I think that's all actually. Go follow me on social media. Hit that bell. Don't even subscribe, just hit the bell. I don't care what you do, I can't force you, whatever. Bye!